Show, Alabama Senator Tommy Tuberville. Senator Tuberville, thank you, sir, as always. So, the liberal polls, they're all fake polls. The nightly news broadcasts are awful. They're all, beating up on Trump. How do you rank his first 100 days, Senator Tuberville? Nice, easy question. 100 days. What do you think?
A+. What else can he do, Larry? They left it in a total mess. I was up here for 4 years of Joe Biden. They did not do one thing for the American people or for this country. They actually tried to destroy it, and everything went down. Now President Trump has got foreign wars. He's got deportations, the border, the tax cuts. He's trying to save the economy. What a total disaster the Democrats created, and they're on the steps of the Capitol, kumbaya and all this kind of stuff going on, and they make absolutely no sense of what's happened. And they don't have a clue how to fix anything, so they're just trying to create problems.
I think the single worst thing Biden did, and he did it for 4 years, and he lied his way through it, was the breakdown of the border and letting, you name the number, 10 to 15 million illegals come through here. Criminals, bad guys, maybe not every one of them, but a lot of them. So he kept saying, I need a law from Congress. I need a law from Congress. Here comes Mr. Trump in, as I say somewhat humorously, Trump sneezed, no more entry, and it all stopped. You could have a father playing catch with his daughter right now at the border. It's so safe down there. It's unbelievable. I think that by itself is an A in the first 100 days. And then a little icing on the cake is the beginning of these deportations, which are now picking up steam. What you think, Senator?
Well, Larry, I was at the border several times in the last 4 years, and who I felt sorry for was the Border Patrol. Their hands were tied. They couldn't do anything. There was National Guard there put by the governor from Texas, but the problem was, what can you do, young man? Sir, I can't do anything. All we do is we keep law and order here that anybody can come across. It was a disaster. They had no clue of or even wanted anything to do with stopping anybody coming across the border. It was all by design. And now I had a meeting with Tom Homan last week. We're running out of money at the border in terms of keeping people down there and the deportations. We need to come up with some more money. That's the reason we need to quit all this talk and more action with this reconciliation. But at the end of the day, they are doing their job. Just a very few are trickling over. They're trying to slip through. President Trump's doing his job, but he has got his hands full, and I give him an A+ for everything that he's done.
You think that bill can get done by Memorial Day, end of May? It's about a month from now, sir.
I have my doubts. I think that probably they might be able to get it out of the House. Hopefully they can. We've got to cut taxes and we've got to cut spending. Those are the two things that have to happen. If we don't do that, then they need to run all of us out of Washington, D.C. We have the opportunity to do God's work up here. We have the ability. We're on offense. We've got a reconciliation in the Senate with 51 votes. That's all we need. We can get that done. Let's get it done in the House. Let's quit bickering around, and let's do what the American people sent us up here to do, and instead of just pushing little narratives out there. I don't want to do this for my group, and let's do it for the American people as a whole. This is going to be our only chance. If we don't get it done now, Larry, it'll never get done.
I think that Mr. Trump should really focus on messaging that. I think it's very important. I think he's neglected it to some extent. I would have preferred tax cuts before tariffs, but whatever I would have preferred, doesn't matter. He's now going to make deals on tariffs. That's a good thing. But I don't like to me, the messaging of we're going to have, some difficulties in the short run, but in the long run it'll work. I don't think that's good messaging, Senator Tuberville. I want to hear an economic growth, flat out economic growth, tax cuts, deregulation, energy production, et cetera. You know what? Folks don't want to wait. They waited 4 years for a good economy. Now they shouldn't have to wait another year or two. Let's start right now. That's the messaging should be growth now, growth this summer, growth this autumn. Let's pass that bill. That's where I'm coming from, sir.
Exactly. We can't wait any longer, Larry. And, you know, as you said, the tariffs are going to take care of themselves. Now, put the tariffs on, leave them on there. Now, let's work on the economy. Let's get everybody back to work. Let's give everybody a check. Let's cut Social Security taxes. Let's cut the death tax. Let's cut taxes on tips. Let's do what he said he was going to do. And that's going to happen. But the people over here in the building that I work in needs to all come together and say, listen, this is our only chance. We don't need to wait till November to do it. Let's do it right now. Get it over with. But again, everybody wants to have their say about this. But at the end of the day, the American people sent us up here with some power. Get it done, and if we don't, the football is going to go to the other side, and the Democrats will totally destroy this country.
Yes, sir. All right. Thanks for your wisdom, Senator Tommy Tuberville. As always, sir, good to see you.